Hey, it's Brittany, bitch. Just kidding. It's Bark with another obscure microphone review for you. And this one is a very obscure mic. I've never seen this one before until I stumbled upon it on Reverb. And it is the SCM-950. I, honest to God, bought this thing thinking it was an end-addressed broadcast microphone because it looks that way. Let's take a look at it. Did I point the right way? Let's take a look at it. So, yeah, this looks like an end-addressed broadcast microphone. And then, as you can see the capsule. That's when after I purchased it, was like, oops. But no bells and switches. No extras, just a basic condenser microphone. And the mount that it comes with wants to sag on me. It just slowly falls down, real slow. I suppose if I angle it more up, let's try that real quick. Angle it more up. Let's do that. We'll angle it up because in the up, when it's leaned back a little bit, it does a lot better than it would if it would leaned forward. So, the SCM-950 large diaphragm condenser microphone from NADY. I looked. I could find nothing on it. It's like a ghost. It doesn't exist. It's as obscure as it gets. Nothing on it. So, again, trust your ears. I have nothing as far as frequency response or anything like that goes. We're just going to test the mic and use your ears, see how it sounds, see what you think about it. And because it is so obscure, and this show is called Obscure Mics, and I gave everyone that listens a heads up, this is the 100 subscriber giveaway mic. Ta-da! This is what you'll get if you win. Granted, I know it's not like super exciting to win the SCM-950 unless you love the way it sounds, but it's 100 subscribers. At 25, we gave away, as if there's someone else doing this show, we as in me and Bronson, because he's almost hand in hand as responsible for this show being okay, or decent, or great, whatever you think. So yeah, me and Bronson. This thing is perfect for a 100 subscriber giveaway, if you ask me. It's a condenser microphone. You get a box with it. I put it up. Did I put it up? I think I put it up. It's gone. You get the microphone, the mount, and a nice little carrying box that looks like the one that comes with the Behringer XM8500. Hit me, baby, one more time with this thing. So, this is what you get. 100 subscriber giveaway. I am going to, I guess we'll just go on comments. And I'm glad that I'm a little further into the video. So, what you have to say in the comments is simply, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Now, for those of you that always comment, Glock, talking to you, Vic, Brony, Gut Punch, a handful of others that are always commenting, and thanks, guys. Seriously, I don't mind shouting out names because you are the names I remember because you guys talk to me all the time. But go ahead and do your usual comments, but also do a separate comment that simply only says, give me the mic. And I don't expect a lot, especially since, I know some of my videos have like 2,000 views, some of the more popular mics or whatever. But listen, I went into this whole obscure mics thing knowing not many people are going to be searching for a video about the NADY SCM-950 and mics similarly obscure, I guess you could say. So, I knew what I was getting into. I know that the drawing for this is going to be narrow, not going to be a ton of names in it, which is what I want. I want someone that appreciates the channel to win this mic. And then when we get to 500 subscribers and I give away something a little more elaborate, and 1,000 when I give away something even more elaborate, more than 1,000, whatever. The giveaways will get better as it goes on because that's how I appreciate you. That's how anyone should appreciate anyone watching their channel. So, 100 subscriber giveaway, NADY SCM-950. Let's talk about it. I hate to slam it and then give it away, but I mean, I'm not going to slam it that hard, but it's not sounding great to me. It's just not. It is very bright, very, very bright, and it does sound shrill to me. It is a little too crispy, a little too vibraty, I like to say. Like, I almost feel like I can hear that thin metal capsule shaking to my voice in fear because I'm wearing a Britney Spears shirt, and it's terrified that I'm talking to it while wearing a Britney Spears shirt. It's freaking intimidating. That's why. See a guy in a Britney Spears shirt rolling down the street, you don't mess with that guy. He'll knock you out. He'll do it one more time after that. He'll make you feel toxic. I'm trying to think of other songs. Yeah, no. Listen, I saw this. I thought, why not? It was cheap enough. I mean, I did have a major crush on her when I was younger, and I give credit where credit's due. She was a megastar for a long time. It's all good. Brittany, love you, girl. So anyways, the mic sounds kind of shrill, but I've heard worse. I have worse on my mic shelf. This is, I think with the right voice, this might be okay. And this is one of those mics that I won't be super surprised if it sounds better on the video than it does in my headphones, because it's on the cusp. It is on the cusp of sounding decent. I just hear that vibration, that just really tight, high-end vibration. But luckily, I also hear a little bit of decent lows. It's like if the highs were brought down, if the highs and mids were brought down just a little, this might sound okay. It might sound okay. Still under the weather. Sorry about that. So, horrible, no. Really good? No. No, it's not really good at all, but it might be able to be with some EQ and stuff like that. Actually, before we do the proximity test, let's add some processing to it and just see, since it is going to be given away, let's just see what we can do with this mic with a couple, I almost sounded like Obama. Let's see what we can do with this mic. We're going to give it to the people, and the people will hopefully really enjoy it. So let's see what we can do with this microphone before we give it to you. Here we go. All right. I hate that I have to turn away and do this. It's okay. Let's go. Okay, I got some compression, a de-esser, and a big bottom on this thing right now. Not much better, in my opinion. Let me take the big bottom off there. All right, so compression and de-esser, a little better. I think the big bottom made it sound more vibraty than it was already, possibly, if that's possible. Let's try it again. Big bottom just essentially adding a little more low end to it. I guess it's not horribly, yeah, no, it is. It's more vibraty now than it was without it. So let's turn that off. One more time, a little bit of compression, de-esser. This is what it sounds like. Let's turn it off. I sure do love my Rode Procaster. I'm not an audio engineer, so I'm not going to sit here and mess with EQ levels all day long. If that's what you do, that's great. I mean, that's the reason I did this channel, was so people could hear some of these mics and hopefully see them for a bargain and be like, hey, I can work with that. Or, hey, that sounds great, even though it's obscure. I'm getting better, especially with the help of Bronson at Audio Hotline and some other people. Like, I'm into this, so I'm figuring it out. Let's proximity effect this bad Brittany right here. When you get right on top of the SCM-950, this is how it sounds. When you get right on top of the SCM-950, this is how it sounds. That was better. That was a little better, I think. You get a little closer to it. It takes away some of that vibraty top end a little bit. It's not too bad. I can't believe I've ran this long on this video because I normally don't, but it's a 100 subscriber giveaway, so that's what we're going to do. Plosives. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapples. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Little Caesars pizza. Pay me, Little Caesars. You have to now. All right. Let's, I feel like I have to level down a little before I start cranking out the the sweet songstress, the sweet hymns of bark. Let's just take it down a little notch there. You drive me crazy, I just can't sleep. I'm so excited, I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy, and I'm feeling fine. Don't know if those are the real words or not, but this SCM-950 you could say is mine. Whatever, you could. It could be yours. All you got to do is comment and say, give me the mic. I'll do a drawing. Obviously, I'll do a video drawing. We'll give this thing away. But as far as the red light, green light thing goes, a little too shrill. A little too shrill for me. Hopefully, whoever wins this can work it out. It's the red light. The dreaded, obscure red light. Sadly, I didn't really have high hopes. It's a NADY. I've never had a NADY. I know they're not considered high-end by any means. Now listen, you might be able to make it sound good. If you do, let me hear it. I want to hear. Whoever creates something that sounds good with this, I want to hear it afterwards. That's a stipulation when you win it. Obscure mics. SCM-950 going to a new home. What is today? Today is almost mid-June. Let's call it June 23rd. June 23rd, we'll announce the winner for the SCM-950. So get those entries in by June 23rd, and you could possibly have this NADY SCM-950 large diaphragm condenser microphone. It says it right there. I figure I read off of it, even though I know what it says. Screw mics. Peace out.